And with the number of cases rising, parents in counties where the measles has not been detected are growing concerned.
Tonight, as KENS 5's Jeremy Baker reports, the best way to protect your children is to make sure they've received their vaccinations as scheduled.
Overall, it's important that we have herd immunity, so we do want to get closer to 95% or higher is ideal. Bexar County overall is pretty good in regard to vaccine uptake.
But to be extra cautious, stay away from anyone who may have the disease or may have been exposed.
Avoidance of people who have been diagnosed with measles, over the past 3 weeks, or at least until 4 days after the rash, and then 3 weeks for people who have been exposed to others with confirmed measles.
When it comes to the MMR vaccine, the CDC says one dose, typically given between the ages of 12 and 15 months, is 93% effective at preventing measles. The second dose, given between 4 and 6 years of age, raises the effectiveness to 97%. Getting that second shot could be done earlier than age 4.
You can be given as early as 28 days, 4 weeks after the first dose, and that's what's recommended in adults, so you can accelerate it.
But what about protection for children younger than 12 months? Can they get the vaccine earlier?
In areas where there is an outbreak, the health department may recommend that children 6 months of age but less than 12 months of age receive the MMR vaccine.
There are now 7 counties in West Texas reporting cases of measles. Gaines still has the most with 57 cases, Terry County with 20, Dawson with 6, Yoakum with 4 cases, and Ector, Lubbock, and Lynn counties all reporting 1 case each. And if your child has symptoms like a fever with red eyes and congestion, call your family doctor.
Particularly if there's concern about contact with someone who is diagnosed with measles.
Jeremy joins us now in the studio tonight with more on what he learned today. And Jeremy, how concerned are local school districts about the outbreak spreading to us here in San Antonio?
Well, we heard from 4 districts across San Antonio, and for now they don't seem too concerned, but they are on alert.
So let's talk about this here. For the districts that, have been listening to this, have they issued any sort of guidance, for example, especially when it comes to the measles? Even though I want to note that it's important tonight, there are no cases still here in our area, but I know they're trying to stay on top of it.
That's right, definitely. The 4 districts, I'll break them down for you. The Northside ISD says they are not issuing guidance as of yet. The San Antonio ISD says they're recommending students with a fever stay home as normal and will distribute notices if diagnosed case is identified on the campus. The Northeast ISD told us nurses in the district are being informed about how they should respond should measles be identified, and told us this information is being reviewed with them because while this is something common to all nursing education, many nurses have never actually seen measles because it was declared eliminated in the U.S. in 2000. And they also reached out to the health department to find out what their recommendations were and requirements for any unvaccinated students if there were a positive individual in the school. And they're also making sure there are enough PPE supplies for any nurses who request it. And the East Central ISD is following similar procedures. That district says if it's determined a child has measles, they have to report that case to Metro Health.
Okay, good, because I'm sure a lot of parents have so many questions, a lot of concerns.
As those numbers go up, yeah.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you so much. Of course, folks, you can find out everything you need to know about the measles outbreak, from case numbers to vaccinations, right now on KENS5.com.